on this. So we will start with our presentation. So we are Samarth Comprehensive Civil Consultancy Private Limited, and also we are having a sister concern company, LB Education Private Limited company. So to start with, today's agenda is I'll just brief about our company details first, and then I will discuss about the overview of our experience development program, which is 1-year program. And then I will discuss about the fee structure, and at the end we will have a question and answer. So to start with, I'll start with the founder's brief information about the company, SCCC. So myself, Anil Mahadik. I did my BE Civil and MTech Structure from COEP Pune. And I am a structural consultant and director of in SCCC company. I am also a chartered engineer of India, and I am also a structural auditor and retrofitting consultant. And I am also a member of Indian Society of Structural Engineers. And I'm having over 20 years of experience in various structural and civil engineering fields. My specialization is in different sectors like industrial structures, design build projects, value engineering in design, then structural audits and retrofitting, then sewage treatment plants, water treatment plants, and project management consultancy. If you ask me region-wise experience, I'm having versatile experience all over the world. I did Indian projects, USA projects, then I did New Zealand and Australia projects, and Middle East also, like Dubai and Abu Dhabi. And I worked for Fiji and UK projects also. Secondly, my partner, Parasuram Shastri, he is also managing director of SCCC. And he has also done BE Civil and MTech Town Planning from COEP. He is also a chartered engineer of India, and he is working as a construction head also in our company. And he is also a member of ISSC, and having experience of 20 years in various structural and civil engineering fields. His specialization includes project management consultancy, quantity survey and contracts, contour survey, then construction engineering, town planning, design build, and value engineering in construction. He has also a versatile experience all over the world, like Middle East, India, then Seychelles, and other countries. Now I start with our company's brief. I'll just have a discussion over what our company is doing. So SCCC is a professional design and construction firm established in Pune. And we have been in the market since around 14 years back. And we are doing different services. Those services includes, so we do the design and build projects in our company. Apart from that, we do the industrial construction also. So whatever manufacturing, automobile companies, whatever they are within the MIDC, we do the industrial construction also, and we do the design also for them. And then we are having a structural consultancy where we do the design of residential projects, commercial projects. Then we do the design of industrial projects also. Apart from that, as a specialized sector, we do the value engineering also in design and construction. So for many clients, we had given optimistic solutions and cost optimization of different projects for different clients. And so lastly, we do the structural audits of and retrofitting of residential commercial projects and for the industrial projects also. And range of sector just mentioned that industrial buildings, high-rise buildings, STP and WTP, residential buildings and commercial buildings. So these are the sectors we are working with. We are having a lot of clientele actually in our company, but few of them I have just mentioned in slide. So POSCO is one of the big steel company located in Pune. We are working for them also. Then Renag Engineering Solutions, then Magna Cosma International. We also work for the Tata group of companies. Then we are working for Sinogulf and ETA. These are the Middle East companies. We have done the projects for Suzlon also, and Sedemac, and many industrial and residential projects in Pune and around Pune, and also within Maharashtra also. And for the design, we work for all over the India and out of India also. This is our leadership team, which are working with us. And apart from that leadership team, we are having a team of structural engineers, then team of structural audit engineers. We also have the associate architects and MEP team also with us. And apart from that, for the site, we have the project management team also. A few projects I just jotted down here. These are, say, for POSCO, we had done the Sliter Line machine foundation. So it was a design build project. We did the design from the office, and we also did the construction of this complex project. Also, we do the warehouses, industrial structures, all complete plant design and construction also for different projects. So this is one of the project. Then actually different sectors I have tried to put in some slides actually. And we did the chimney foundation, chimney design, and generator foundation also for this company. We do the design and construction of retaining wall also for different clients. Apart from that, we are specialized in clean room structures. These are required for the electronics companies, where we have to do the interior part for the clean room structure. Clean room means it is a dust-proof room having air-conditioned system inside, which is generally used for the robotic operations. And for these structures, we need to have the fabrication supporting structure also. That also we design actually. So these are the projects we did. And this is one of the project where we did the value engineering for the clients. So it is the same client, but we did the value engineering where we have saved around 25% cost to the client, and we had finished the project less than say earlier than around 20 days earlier. So these are few projects we had done. Apart from that, for different companies and for even residential projects, we do the structural audits also. So for these companies, we had done the structural audit and retrofitting of complete plant. So this is a SICO company located nearby Pune, which is sister concern of Sandvik company. And we did the complete structural audit of this plant. And we had done the structural audit of POSCO plant also. And we had given the suggestions of strengthening and retrofitting for this plant. Actually, this plant is comprising of different structures like warehouses, administration buildings, and many manufacturing units, foundations, etc. So we had given certain solutions also to the client. This client was expecting to put the solar system above the roof of the warehouse. So we had given the solution to them because those loads, the roof was not able to take the load. So we had given the retrofitting solutions also. And apart from that, we work for in the high-rise building sector also. So we had done a lot of high-rise building design in our office for Indian and overseas projects. So this is one of the project in Abu Dhabi, a 40-story high-rise building. Then there are few projects which are in India also. So we had designed the projects also. So these are a few projects we did in the mid-rise and high-rise sector. Now today's important session for which we are here together. So in nutshell, I would like to say you that as we know that in academics, we learn a lot of theoretical knowledge, which is very important actually as an engineering point of view. But many times when we go search for the job or we go in the job, so apply for the job, so there is a lot of difficulty because industry want experienced people, then industry wants applied knowledge actually. So they need certain different skills actually apart from the theoretical knowledge which we learned in the academics. So these are the gaps which generally industry requires so that they can absorb the people and the performance of the people can be used for the industry and for the business. So these are few parameters which are highly important while getting the job or while growing in the job. So industry requires skills. Now skills means whatever we have learned here, we have to practice that actually. So we have to apply somewhere on the projects, so that when we practice too many times, we develop a skill. So this is very important. Then, as we know that today we are in a technological era, and the industry requires the output very fast. So software is a must nowadays. So without software, one cannot improve his efficiency. So software skills are also important. Then conceptual knowledge, whatever we learned in the academics, the concept knowledge is very much important out of it. So because we learn a lot of subjects, around 30 to 40 subjects we learn, but all knowledge is not sufficient required actually, but conceptual knowledge is very much important. So this is one of the parameter. Then fourth is the decision making ability. So this we get it through conceptual knowledge, skills, and confidence. So for confidence we require concepts and these skills actually. So once we do a lot of work on the projects, then we get the decision making ability also. And a few point important is common sense. As we are civil engineers, this is very much important. Many times what happens in the academics and school, so we are trained in some say one pattern actually, but that pattern creates many times we lose the common sense also in us, which is available to us. So that common sense can be developed also, which is very required in the civil industry. And definitely whatever we are learning, concept knowledge, software knowledge, if you don't apply on the actual project, then it has no value actually, because this will be only in the certificate. So having the knowledge in the certificate has of no use. We have to apply it on the projects. So these are quite few parameters which are really important, which will bridge up the gap between the academic knowledge and industrial requirement. And finally, the IPD. This is nothing but whatever we are getting the experience, it is put in the experience report. So we call it as a IPD, means initial professional development. So whatever experience report we prepare, we have to put in the IPD. So this helps us to get the jobs or to grow in the jobs. So whatever performance, many times we get job of 1 year or 2 year experience, but we don't grow in the company. So the reason is we don't develop our sufficient experience in the company. So at that time, it hampers our growth also. So if you have this IPD report with you, it will help you to grow in the company also. And also for getting the good jobs in multinational companies or Indian companies, big sector companies. Now let's begin with our program. So experience development program. Now as name indicates, it is not only the software training program, but it is experience development program, which includes conceptual knowledge, software training, and actual implementation on the project. So these are the 5 sectors we had considered in our 1 year program. First is the high-rise building sector, then industrial plant sector, sewage treatment plant sector, water tank sector, and structural audits and retrofitting. These all 5 sectors will be covered in our training program of 1 year. In high-rise building sector, we will, as we know that this is a worldwide application. Everywhere, all over the world, there are high-rise buildings in urban area. That means there is a good opportunity in this sector. So in this sector, we will cover these 4 points. So in our program, we will consider a project of high-rise building residential project, and we will do it by Indian code. And we will use ETAB and STAT software for that. Then we will cover high-rise building commercial flat slab system by British codes. If somebody is interested in going jobs in Middle East, that will help him this project. So British code, Dubai standard. Because many times, many countries are having their different standards working in their area. So these standards will also be covered in this session. There will be some trainers who are working in Dubai. They will also be involved in this training program to guide you to understand the Dubai and say Abu Dhabi standards. So we will use ETAB software and SAFE software for this project. Then we will start our initial say few days and months for doing the bungalow projects, as we know that we have to start with a small project first. Then we will also start with the residential apartment buildings, which are say 4-story, 7-story, 8-story. And after that, we will go with these 2 high-rise buildings. So this is a residential high-rise building by Indian code. This kind of structure we will take for our practical as implementation. Now this is the industry process. Now there is certain process which is followed in the industry. So as per the industry process, we will have a training program. So we know that we'll just start with this project study. So first comes the project study. We have to do the project study, background information, geotechnical study, then contour survey study. This is the first part which comes while designing any high-rise building or any project. Then we have to study the architectural drawings, which are generally prepared in the AutoCAD. Then we have to prepare the structural drawings also, general arrangement drawings. And then we have to do the design basis report, where we have to study the IS code, load path, or whatever engineering basic knowledge is covered here. Then comes the analysis by tabs. So in analysis by tabs, we will cover gravity analysis, then earthquake methods like static and response spectrum analysis, then P delta analysis and pushover analysis. All this will be covered in our program by tabs. Then we have to design the structure like footing, column beams, shear walls, basement. So all these podium slabs, underground tanks. So this will be also covered in the building. Then we will have the structural drawings, practical drawings for this building. So complete project will be done, and you will be supposed to do the project drawings also for this. In that, we will cover the earthquake detailing part also, 13920. Then finally, we have to prepare the design report, calculation and design report. We will do this design report at the end, and whatever are the site concerns. So how to check the reinforcement and what are the site issues. So all this will be discussed in high-rise building. And this is one of the example of modal response spectrum analysis, which is dynamic analysis. You must be knowing this. This is vibration analysis of high-rise buildings. That part will be covered also in our program. Whatever the basic knowledge is required, that will be also discussed here. So these are few mode shapes, vibrational modes. And as we know that for high-rise buildings, we need to go with the P delta analysis. So we will cover the P delta analysis also in our program. Then we will take an example of commercial high-rise building as per British codes by Dubai or Abu Dhabi standard. So in that also we will have the same process, whatever I just discussed for our Indian high-rise building. The only difference will be that British codes are used for design of RCC elements, and UBC and ASC is used for the earthquake analysis and P delta analysis. So that part will be covered in our course. And we will use the ETAP software for that. The only difference is British codes and UBC and ASC codes. So similarly here for the design. And the drawings also we will cover, structural drawings. And finally, Dubai and Muscat guidelines. These are very important if somebody is interested in Middle East projects. So this will be also discussed, how the Dubai or Muscat municipality is having their guidelines and what they expect from you in the design report. So that will be discussed. And definitely site study. We will have some few bungalow projects also in our program. Then we will take the residential apartment projects also. Second sector comes the sewage treatment plant sector, where you may be knowing that it is having different structures in this plant. So we will cover this total plant in our design and actual project. So where these are the clarifiers, aeration tanks, admin buildings, then pump stations. So all these structures are included in STP. So the structures are clarified tank. We will use the STAT software for analysis. Then aeration tank by IS code. We will use the STAT software and Excel program for design. Then pump station, MBBR tanks, admin buildings. So this is RCC building. So this is one example of STP. So these are the clarifiers, aeration tanks, pump stations, then admin buildings around this. These are the admin buildings. So all that part we will cover in our design, drawing, analysis, everything till the completion. Third comes the ESR, means water tank sector, which is very important. In a water tank sector, we will follow the same industry process, what we are doing actually, while giving the project, the drawings and project to the client. Same is followed where we have to prepare the DBR code. We have to follow IS codes. Then manual design we have to do. Then we have to use the STAD software for water tanks, Excel programs for design, and structural drawings. We will use the AutoCAD and site discussions. So we will consider 5 projects in water tank. One is the circular ESR, rectangular ESR, then underground circular tanks, underground rectangular tanks, and overhead tanks on the buildings. These 5 structures will be covered in our these water tanks projects. So these are the examples of ESR. This is rectangular ESR, and this is circular ESR modeled in the STAD. This is underground and on-ground rectangular tanks, which are prepared in the STAD. These are the stresses coming out of the STAD software. And this is circular tank modeled in STAD. These are a few examples of overhead tanks. As we know that water is important for us, so we have the water tanks over the buildings also for those flat owners. Then fourth comes the industrial plant sector, which is very much important and which is widely applicable, because whatever business gets generated in India and all over the world is through the manufacturing and production plants. So there are different industries like automobile industries and manufacturing industries, chemical industries. So in this part also we will cover. So in that we will cover warehouse design in steel structures. So here we have to focus on the steel structure. Then we will take retaining walls. So whole plant we will take actually. Example of whole plant where we will do the warehouse analysis design drawings, retaining walls, base plates connection design. Then we will do the trimix floor also, supporting structures, cable bridges. As we know that in companies for pipeline structures and cable supporting structure, we need cable bridges. As we know in industry, we are having a cranes in the industry. So for supporting that cranes, we need gantry girders. So that design will also be covered. Then we will cover chimney foundation design, pile foundations, mezzanine floors. This is a composite steel and RCC structure. That part also will be covered in program. And administration RCC buildings. So in this sector, we will cover all these structures and projects. So this is also will be followed by the industry process, how we work in the industry. So this is an example of warehouse. We will do it by STAD. Mostly in steel structure, STAD is used. This is one example of STAD project. These are a few examples of retaining wall. We will cover that design also in our program. Base plate design. Then trimix floor. This is very important actually in industry, because in industry there are very heavy machineries, heavy equipments, and forklifts are moving around this. So this floor is RCC floor actually, which includes steel also inside it. So there are certain design methodology and design guidelines. So we will cover the trimix floor also. This is an example of crane and gantry girders. So we will cover the design of gantry girder also in our program. So whatever is the capacity of this crane, we will design the gantry girder for that. So this is an example of mezzanine floors. This is peculiar structure in industry, which is having a steel structure, steel beams, columns, having metal deck sheet over here, and then we put the concrete above it. So that design, how to design that, we will cover that. An example of an admin building. This is one example of trusses. So trusses also we will cover, because many structures require trusses also. So this part also will be covered. This is an example of a previous project which we had done for our company, for our client. So these things will be also discussed with you. These are the rolled section, ISMB sections. So how to design and analyze the structure using ISMB sections, that will be also covered. Now last fifth sector is the structural audits and retrofitting. This is very much important nowadays also, because in this sector now buildings and industries are becoming old. So the structures are becoming old, and it needs strengthening and structural audit. So this is also important sector, and we will take the projects in that also. So we will take one residential projects in structural audit, and we will take one industrial projects for structural audit. So audit includes visual inspection, report, NDT test like rebound hammer, ultrasonic, core test. Then we have to submit the calculation report to the client. And for the calculation, we have to use the softwares like STAAD and ETABS also. So this reporting system we will cover in residential project and similarly for industrial project. So these two projects will be covered in our program. This is an example of retrofitting of columns and beams. So this is a column jacketing, we call it as. So this we will also discuss this, how to do these kind of things also. So column jacketing, strengthening by steel sections also, and earthquake retrofitting also. This is one of the important point, because many buildings, residential and commercial buildings, are not designed for the earthquake, which are old buildings. So we need to retrofit it for the earthquake. Then industry also requires retrofitting. So there are different methods of retrofitting that we will cover in the industrial project. Now, one of the important point about our training program, that whatever projects I have discussed in 5 sectors that require software to be used. So whatever basic knowledge of software and application on the actual projects, that will be covered. So what softwares we are going to take in our 1-year program? There are total 10 softwares which we will cover. First is the AutoCAD, then Revit, AutoCAD for drawing, Revit for 3D modeling and drawing, ETABS for analysis of buildings like high-rise buildings, then SAFE for foundation design. This is widely used in Middle East. Then STAAD for modeling and analysis of water tanks and industrial sheds. So this STAAD is also very much important software. Then RCDC for design of RCC buildings like beams, columns, footings, everything, piles. So RCC software will also be covered. Excel program, this is very much important. All over the world, many companies use Excel programs for the design, apart from this software. So this management software, we will apply one on small project, this software, and we will cover that project management also. Because in the beginning, actually, during first 3 years, one should develop all these skills actually together, because he gets the confidence and overall knowledge of the civil industry. And after 3 years, he can think of the specialization in any field. Then we will cover Google SketchUp, which is used for the 3D modeling, generally used by the architects, but it can be used by the civil engineers also. And Adobe Professional required for the communication with the client and site team and engineering team on the drawings and reports. So this is the AutoCAD software. These are the drawings prepared in the AutoCAD software. This is Revit software. You may be knowing this term BIM, building information modeling. So this is the one of the fundamental and basic software required for the BIM. So this is also popular nowadays in worldwide actually, BIM concept. So Revit is a must for that actually. So this is one of the model prepared in the Revit. 3D model. These are the 2D drawings, plan and elevations. Then is the ETAB software. We will cover that. This is the ETAB model. These are the ETAB results, bending moment results coming out of the ETABs. Then SAFE, used for the foundation design. It may be rough foundation, it may be isolated footings also. Then STAAD Pro, we will cover. These are the models, building model done in the STAAD, and this is the water tank model done in the STAAD. Then this is the RCDC software used for the design of RCC members like beams, columns, slabs. RCDC software also gives the structural drawings also out of it. So these are the sections coming out of RCDC software. Every detail, column detailing, beam detailing, everything it can give. So these are the details coming out of the RCDC softwares. Apart from these steel details, RCDC gives the bar bending schedule also. So this is also one of the peculiarity of this software, because bar bending is used for the shop drawings and fabrication drawings. These are the Excel programs. These are Indian Excel programs used for the design of columns, then footings, then slabs, then crack width calculations. Now these are the British spreadsheets, British code, BS 8110, used in the Middle East. So these are few British code spreadsheets we will cover in our program. So staircase design, columns, also retaining wall also. We used to do the retaining wall analysis and rather design in the spreadsheets. So these are those programs, and whatever the basic knowledge is required for these designing, we will cover in that also. Because many times the concepts are yet not clear for the people. We have found actually, we had taken a lot of around 500 to 600 interviews in our company within few years back till now. So many times we have seen that the people are not having confidence because they are lagging in their conceptual knowledge. So that conceptual knowledge, we will guide you through that, how to develop that conceptual knowledge. That will improve your confidence through this program. So these are few spreadsheets. This is MS Project Management Software. We will cover this also in our program. Google SketchUp. This is one of the model prepared in the Google SketchUp. This is the architectural model. And this is the steel structure which we did for our client, which is made in the Google SketchUp only. This is also one of the project we had done for POSCO client, where we did the total construction sequence in the Google SketchUp. So how the work will start, how the excavation will be done, how the structure will be erected. Everything was in construction sequence. Whatever comes, we had done the Google SketchUp model for that. Now we will discuss the benefits of this program. So the training will be given by the experts, and there will be supporting team to guide you through the projects. So you are getting an opportunity to work with the industry experts. All-round experience will get developed. See, we are covering 5 sectors which are very much important. So this all-round experience along with the conceptual knowledge, this will help you to get the jobs or grow in the jobs if you are doing the job in very, say, multiplying effect. Say around 10 times that confidence and experience will get boost. At the end of the training program, we will issue the experience certificate, and we will prepare the experience report, which is called as the IPD. This experience report will be prepared on the UK standards actually. So in UK and all other countries, they prepare experience reports. It is called as the IPD. So that we will prepare at the end of the course. In the beginning, you will be given admission and appointment letter of the company. You will get around 4 to 5 years of experience knowledge in 1 year actually. So as you have seen, these all sectors are covered. So definitely this person will get all knowledge, because if you see the jobs around us, around that, in one job we cannot get all knowledge actually. It requires around 5 to 6 years to get all around knowledge, or even more also, because it is very difficult to get all sector knowledge in one company or in any company. So all software training certificates will be given. Definitely, this is also important point. We will assist you for structural consultant license also if you are interested, if you are getting experience or you are in job now. We will help you to become chartered engineer of any country. So this is actually this program itself. Once you finish, that report will itself be useful for the chartered engineer preparation of any country. Job opportunities are in multinational companies, multidisciplinary engineering firms, in building industry, industrial structure, wet infrastructure means water sector, water and STP. Here you can have job opportunities. Who can join? Civil engineers, it may be fresher job seekers, postgraduate engineers, ME, MTech people. If they are pursuing, they can also join. Site engineers also can join, and structural professional also can join. If you are doing say jobs, you can do the part-time also. You have to spend little more time in that. Opportunities are almost all over the world. You will get that. Now at the end, I just want to summarize whatever I've discussed within few minutes. In our program, we will cover 10 softwares, whatever I've discussed. Then we will cover 5 civil engineering, civil and structural engineering sectors will be covered in this, and around 25 practical projects and structures we will cover in 1 year. And we will guide you for preparing the experience portfolio report as per UK standards, which will prove your experience achieved. So whatever you are getting the experience, it has to be documented somewhere. Otherwise, people don't believe. When you go for the job interviews, it becomes very difficult for you to present yourself in front of the interviewer. So this report will help you for that. Then you will get 4 to 5 years of experience knowledge here. And at the end, you will get the experience certificate, and you will get the software training certificates at the end. So I'll show you some example of IPD, how it is done. So there are certain IPD guidelines actually we have prepared. So this is the guideline actually. So there are different skills like personal skills, engineering skills, management skills, other discipline skills. This is other disciplines means whatever career wheel I have shown you, knowledge wheel, that comes here. And in engineering, our projects will come. In personal communication skills will come. In management, MS project and BOQ estimation will come. And in software, all softwares will come. So these are certain guidelines given by the UK. So in this way, the person is evaluated actually. So that helps to get the jobs, or that helps to grow in the jobs if he is working currently. So these are certain guidelines and methodology and evaluation parameters. So on these evaluation parameters, we will prepare the report at the end of the year. So these are some guidelines made on the basis of UK standards. So this concludes my session. And if you have any questions regarding this, I'm very happy to answer your questions.
Hello.
Hello.
Sir, session timing?
Session timing, yes. If there are trainings like software trainings or any basic knowledge trainings, it will be conducted in the evening. It will be 5 days week. So 5 days week from Wednesday to Sunday. So Monday and Tuesday will be holiday. So that if the people are working, it will help them to join it.
Sir, will we get any study material?
Yes, definitely. This requires study material also. You will get study material. You will get the videos also. Wherever required.
Sir, will we get any study material?
Study material we will give you, because to complete that project, you need certain inputs also. So that will be shared with you.
Sir, Bhavesh Mishra here.
Okay.
Sir, if you're saying that in 1 year all these softwares will be covered, तो सर
Yes.
सही में इतना पूरा नॉलेज और इतना पूरा एनालिसिस सॉफ्टवेयर का 10 सॉफ्टवेयर का 1 साल में हो पाएगा विद 2 hours per day?
Yeah, ये होगा ना. See, you have to also dedicate yourself actually. See, for this training program, we require your hard work and sincerity and your time also. See, when you apply it on the project then that knowledge gets covered. But you have to spend time also. We see, this 1 year will change your life. Your total career will change through this 1 year. Only one important point we require from you is your dedication and your hard work. These 2 points are important. Then definitely it can be achieved. Definitely. Because we had already concise our experience actually in this program. And it is easily possible. Only dedication is definitely required.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And suppose some session we miss, we can re-attend it again, or
we will share you the videos if you miss it. So you can see it, and if you have any doubts through that will be discussed. Hello.
Wajahat Sheikh, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I am already joined your course. आपका कोर्स जो चल रहा है ना अभी अपना 2.5 month का इंटर्नशिप का.
राइट.
वो ज्वाइन किया हुआ है सर. तो अभी तक है तो मैं पहले भी कैट सीखा हुआ था, स्टैट सीखा हुआ था, ई-टैब. बट वहाँ पर क्या होता था इंस्टीट्यूट पर कि सिर्फ कमांड मतलब बता रहे, सॉफ्टवेयर ऑपरेट कैसे करना है वो बता रहे थे. लेकिन आपका कोर्स करने के बाद ऐसा लग रहा है कि मैं वहाँ पर कुछ नहीं सीखा. ये
no, that is actually. See, if there may be some peoples who are already might have done the software courses, 2-3 softwares or something. Actually, it is not going to help, because we had taken around 500 to 600 interviews, and out of that we came to know that they only get the certificate and they don't know how to apply it. And that is the reason, actually, through our experience and through our interviews taken of the candidates, we have designed this program, actually. So that is the main important point. See, we
I
are here.
realize that.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for that. Yeah,
Training going awesome, sir.
yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So I think we should conclude today's session, and any difficulties you can share on the group, or you can call me or our team.